way. Oh, this looks all the right way.
That looks promising.
What's
Any
this
ideas
following
as to
me?
how we might reach it?
A little fairy. I've seen that before.
I grant you roaring flame.
Ha! You're just too overhead slam. Kill them both. I don't need to loot these guys. I've got like all of their stuff. I've looted them so many times. I don't really get what's supposed to be over here. Like I wandered around here once and it's just like an empty area. Maybe someone will be here this time. Oh!
What is it?
Huh!
Question about my training regime?
Yeah! This is the guy I was looking for. So he lives here.
Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Open to enlist, then?
Fancy meeting you here.
No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits.
Looks like he's hungry to eat recruits, that's for sure.
Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. It isn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do?
We knew where this was going. Wants me to do all the work for him.
Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
What does he want?
Sir Beren's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
I thought I was the motivated soldier he was talking about. How do I find weapons in a motivated soldier? Anyway. So it's this. That. Claw them in shape. Baron requires proper tools if he's to temper his recruits. Find him some decent weapons and a soldier with motivation to grow to add to his training regime. Okay.
Sir Beren seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not know of such a person? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
So she knows who it is.
We're in your hand.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me?
Any type of sword. Just 3 times? Any type of sword 3 times, okay. And then she knows where to go. Go. Lead the way.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide.
Yeah, and I
which
just
is
made you
pressing,
hold all my
but
clothes
not
for
to
that
recommend
quest.
once.
Who is she thinking of? Who is he?
Say, you've got a decent arm on you.
Yeah, no lie.
No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own 2 eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do.
Oh, is this the guy?
I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield.
Huh. I'd never met this guy before. It's just that pawn knows this quest.
If I'm to grow stronger,
Nice.
I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Beren fellow, he's a real warrior?
Sure is.
I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
Yeah, thief is great.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. but
Never
we
get
might
bored
be
because the
lucky enough
monster
to
will
find
always
some in
randomly
treasure
jump
chests.
out of nowhere and try to kill you.
I
Yeah.
quite agree.
And sometimes each other.
Just as planned.
Like a griffin will come and fight the cyclops that you're
Well
fighting.
met. Have you any weapons for me?
And you've got to deal with that situation on the hands. Weapons. I've definitely got weapons. Yeah, nighttime's dangerous. I hate the ghosts, just the white wispy things. I can't fight them. Oh man, I couldn't give him a two-hander. I bought that two-hander for nothing. Good job I brought 3 normal swords.
Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. We'll gladly make use of what you've given us.
So this is all done now. Or do I have to go to the training camp in the day?
I've you to thank for that new recruit, aye? The
Oh,
lad's
no.
well eager, he is. He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. His presence bodes well, and I've you to thank for it. There's just one problem.
Oh no.
Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, makes me recall a time when I was much the same. Sets my blood to boiling, you see. Makes me yearn for a bout with a skilled combatant.
Sets my blood to boiling. Makes me yearn.
Need
Okay.
I explain further? I test my steel against yours.
This isn't. What was that pot's name in Elden Ring? This guy's not gonna make me chopping him to pieces and.
What say you? Care to spar with me a bit?
Like, okay. Spar with this guy. You need magic for ghosts. Oh yeah. Oh, you found this guy? So go fun. Yeah, I came to this area early on and it was just completely empty. And then I was heading back up to drop off the grimoires. And I was going to look for this guy because I'd been into the training camp and they said, we don't know where he lives, but you can't speak to him while he's training us. You need to speak to him at night wherever he lives. I just walked into this clearing and he was here. Like, I was assuming he was going to be miles away from here. But he was just here. Care to spar with me about? Okay, this is going to be bad.
Glad to hear it.
I hope he survives this.
Follow me. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first loses. Simple enough, eh?
Right, so I just got to push him out of a
You're a
circle.
warrior as well, aren't you? Let's begin. Fight! Well fought. You're even stronger than I'd anticipated.
Yes, I am.
I dare say I needed that. You've my thanks. I've never met anyone like you. You've done more for me this past while than anyone I've known has e'er troubled to. A commendable sort you are. Would that I had some way to repay you for all the good you've done me.
Sir Beren, you must come, and quickly.
He's not massively far from the camp. The soldier told me he was miles away. But he wasn't too far. Because my plan was to go back to the outpost and just stand there following him. I do feel like I cheated pushing this guy out.
A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of your aid.
My thanks for the report. I'll go at once. Goblins can be dastardly. We'll have need of capable fighters. The more, the better. I'd fain have you at my side, Fred, if you'd be willing to join the fray.
There's never been a fray I didn't join. Let's go. I've teleported over to the camp. What is going on?
This ladder looks sturdy enough.
Look at his sword. I want that.
Excellent find.
It looks way bigger. Like, it's got way more girth.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Ought to be. It's just goblins, right? It doesn't sound like just goblins.
Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a cyclops charged us out of nowhere, wounded and enraged.
So it's a cyclops.
We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt it will return.
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. Let's get you back to the encampment, aye? Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather bad. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long afore I'm forced to resign from my post. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. But I'm beastern, aren't I? There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me,
Vermin's treatment of beastrons is lamentable indeed.
What's done?
this shan't go down well. This shan't go down well.